Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Kris Bryant, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, and last time out, multi-homer game. He's as dangerous as they come right now.
Yeah, this is a guy you really need to pitch with caution, and usually when he hits them, he starts to hit them in bunches. Be really careful throwing this guy anything in the middle part of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fog starting to roll in from across the bay, so a cool 55 degrees as we get going tonight. The 1-1. Fouled off. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's on an incredible RBI streak. How about over 20 runs batted in his last 10 games? It seems like every time someone's in scoring position, this guy knows how to knock them in. He's been like white hot.
Now batting, Javier Baez, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Here's Kris Bryant now. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Alec Mills gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball that misses.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. One there. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Belt on his way to second, and this will find the heart of Triples Alley out near the 421 sign, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Standing in now, number 5.
Nope.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Into the box, number 8, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Mills, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This is on the ground over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, there are 2 outs, so nothing's guaranteed, but when you can load the bases in the home half of the first, you've got to find a way to at least cash in 1. If this guy escapes this mess, his confidence is just going to grow as the game goes on.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Schwarber is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Second inning now from San Francisco with no score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
One and two. Here it comes. A little low. It's 2-2. The 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Posey gathers it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Standing in, Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. On a line to shortstop. On to first, a double play.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Line drive to center field, and Hayward has a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Line hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 0 for 4. Hayward at second. Almora on at first with 2 down. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Stepping in now, Alec Mills, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Ready with the 1-0. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's Stepping up now, number 49.
Leading
He
up
was
for
hitless
the
in
Giants,
yesterday's shutout loss,
the right
as
fielder,
were many of his
number
teammates.
49.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Almora is right there, one down.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
At the plate, Buster Posey. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Hit out towards second. Garcia gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player after coming off a curve.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Striding in once again, number 7, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's
Number
the first
7.
pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Baez is there. On to first, and it sails right by him.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One-0 count. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
The batter, number 5.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, number 5. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Giants have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Now everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Standing in now, number 8. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Calling for it, Schwarber makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and set to go as the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a super.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 costly errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Cubs 2. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping into the box, Garcia. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Rizzo aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to Crawford for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Their second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Cubs are down quietly. They trail 3-2. So digging in now, number 49. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 49.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 7.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 7. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one, but they still lead it 3-2. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Almora with an even count, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pitch is popped up. Number 7 over to his right. 1 down.
The batter, the catcher.
The next Cub up, Martin Maldonado. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Number 8 is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 30.
Now at the plate, Alec Mills. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And there's ball 2 now. Two and 2.
2 strikes.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Ground ball right side. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford is working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batter, number 5.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 5. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this will be nowhere close
Now
as his
batting,
control deserts him
number
here.
8.
It's a 5-pitch walk. Digging in once again, number 8 earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around third and being waved on home. He scores as they push the lead to 4-2.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in
batting,
scoring position.
third
No
baseman,
doubt when he comes up, he's
Evans.
thinking RBI. What does he do?
Longoria.
Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, after that base
Number
knock right there,
49.
D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough,
Ladies and gentlemen,
staying inside
your
the ball,
attention,
not trying to
please.
do too much.
Now
Kyle
pitching for
Ryan will
Chicago.
come on in relief now
Number
as he'll make his
56.
35th appearance of the
Kyle
season.
Ryan.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The catcher,
You
number 28.
always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Buster Posey, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Ryan has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Here's the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-2 San Francisco. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Here's Javier Baez. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
3-0 to him now. Baez leads off first with one away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And that misses 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Belt has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now to the plate.